Hello everyone, and welcome to the White House. At this time, we have Mom and Doctor and friends to tell us about how these guys can do. So Longo tells us about your friends who saved the world.
Hello everybody, it's your one and only Leonard Dawkins, and I'm here to say what the dinosaurs are going to look like. Today we have the Washington Zoo, and we have the Sodas Rex here. Tyrannosaurus Rexy, the Adonis Rex, and the Raptor, oh wait, it's the girls, the Velociraptor gang. Hey guys, and don't forget Beta too. And the rest of them, including Godzilla. I want to thank you all the world that's always looking for me. And I want to thank you for all... Wait a minute, what was that sound? It sounded like an earthquake. Holy macaroni, it's a dragon!
This message was transmitted by the request of the Seattle Police Department. There is strange happening in the White House. A black dragon has been spotted flying around in the state of Seattle. It was the one who attacked the White House. All residents must stay in your homes for the day. I repeat, stay in your homes for the day. If you see the dragon, call 911 immediately from a safe distance. Stay tuned for any updates on the situation. This message was transmitted by the request of the Seattle Police Department. The dragon was spotted flying around the city and destroying buildings with its fire breath. This beast was confirmed to be hostile and dangerous. Please listen carefully to this instruction. The dragon is a fire-breathing dragon and it's completely black, and it can stand upright. It has an underbelly with purple-colored and ribs. It also has webbed fins under its horn and yellowish-green eyes without pupils, while its tongue and the inside of its mouth are colored yellow. Its claws or sharp teeth are also colored black, and it also has spines across its back and long neck, some of which from a three-pronged tail tip. Its wings are quite small compared to its overall size. This is an extremely dangerous to this beast. All residents must stay away from this dragon until it's captured. Stay tuned for any updates on this situation.
This is NBC News. I'm David, and this an update that the dragon, who attacked the White House, had appeared in the west coast of Washington. Also, the dragon was identified. The dragon's name is Maleficent. Maleficent is one of the Disney villains and the character from the Disney show The Sleeping Beauty. She is currently destroying buildings and eating civilians with her jaws. All residents must evacuate immediately from this dragon. If Maleficent breaks into your home, use a legal weapon at all costs. Stay tuned for any updates on this situation.
This message was transmitted by the request of the United States government. This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. A tsunami warning is issued for the state of Washington. A tsunami is heading towards the Seattle and it will destroy the city. This was confirmed to be the dragon Maleficent from the Disney show Sleeping Beauty. She made a giant splash and made a tsunami. All residents of Seattle must evacuate the city now and do not go near Maleficent. If you do, you will face certain death. Stay tuned for any updates on this dangerous situation.
Welcome to the United States News. I'm Nathan Stevens, and this an update that the dragon named Maleficent from the Disney show Sleeping Beauty, who attacked the White House early, is still attacking Seattle. That's in her path. The military had her on their way to take this beast down, but had trouble taking her down with her extreme powers. All residents of Seattle must stay in your homes before the dragon is killed. That's all I have for now. This is Nathan Stevens, signing off.
Welcome back to NBC News. I'm David, and this an update that Maleficent is still going on a rampage in Seattle by using her fire breath. She is burning into people's homes by burning them alive. All residents must get into your shelters immediately. Take food, water, clothing, medical supplies, phone, chargers, and battery power radio with extra batteries. If you see Maleficent, call 911 immediately. Stay tuned for any updates on this situation.
This message was transmitted by the request of the United States government. This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. This situation is getting worse. Maleficent had launched a missile towards the United States. One state will be hit, which is Pennsylvania. If you live in a state, seek underground shelter immediately. The military had called in to take Maleficent down. Stay tuned for any updates on this dangerous situation.
Welcome back to the United States News. I'm Nathan Stevens, and this an update that the state of Pennsylvania has been hit by Maleficent. Maleficent is still on the loose in Seattle, Washington. The military had called in to take this dragon down. Wait a second, I think she's getting more missiles to hit the entire United States. All residents must remain calm as the military are trying to take Maleficent down. That's all I have for now. This is Nathan Stevens, signing off.
This is an emergency action notification, requested by the White House. All EAS participate will follow activation procedures in the EAS Operation Handbook for National Emergency. The President of the United States or his destination represented over the emergency alert system. Please stand by. Please stand by. Please stand by. We have interrupted your regular programming. This is a national emergency. Important details will follow. This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast or cable systems should transmit this emergency action notification. This station has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the White House. To participate will follow activation of the emergency alert system during this emergency. Most stations will remain on the air to provide news and information to the public inside areas. This is NBC, who will continue to sever the Washington area. If you're not a local area, tune out stations provided news and information to your local area. You are listening to the emergency alert system severing the Washington area. Do not use the telephone. The telephone line will kept for the emergency alert system. The emergency alert system has been activated. The following message was transmitted by the request of the United States government. This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. Maleficent had launched more missiles towards the entire United States, including Alaska and Hawaii. These missiles can attack and cause damage. All residents of the United States, shelters in place immediately. Take food, water, clothing, medical supplies, phone, chargers, and battery-power radio with extra batteries. Maleficent has entered the real world as a giant monster. If you see Maleficent, call 911 immediately from a safe distance. If Maleficent appears in your area, do not make any noise because she has great hearings. Stay tuned for any updates on this dangerous and life-threatening situation. This message was transmitted by the request of the United States government. The military had managed to hit one of the missiles, which that means that Maleficent is almost killed. Everyone should remain calm as Maleficent is almost killed. Stay tuned for any updates on the situation. This message was transmitted by the request of the United States government. All clear. I repeat, all clear. The dragon Maleficent has successfully killed by the military, and the missiles are destroyed for good. All residents of the United States, you can get out of your shelters immediately. However, it could take a long time to repair the damage that Maleficent caused. We thank you for participating in the emergency alert system. Normal programming will now resume.